Well, good morning, all. Thanks for tuning in again. It's time for another weekly weigh-in. I figured I'd start this one by just talking a little bit about my week this week. It's been kind of a tough week. I've been pretty much trying to stick to my diet and stuff like that. Don't think that I've been as diligent as I could have been with monitoring my hours between intermittent fasting and stuff. I've actually been probably going longer with my fasts than I need to. I just haven't really been keeping up with how long I'm going between fasts. To be honest, that's not good. I should be paying more attention to what I'm doing. But I've had a pretty rough and busy week, so no excuses, just is what it is. So we're gonna see how we're doing this week. I still think, even with me not keeping really tight track over how things have been going, I think this is the week. I think this is the week that we drop below 300 pounds, and I'm really looking forward to it because it's been a long time since I've been below 300 pounds. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do the keto check, and then we'll do the body composition check, and then the weigh-in. Okay, as you can see, I am right in small ketosis. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One of which is that, let's see, today's Saturday. So Thursday I had Genghis Grill, which is it's basically stir fry, but the sauce had a little bit of sugar in it, so that knocked me down. And then I got back up into it, and yesterday I ate a lot of onions, and I forgot that onions have a lot of carbs in them, so that knocked me down some as well. It has not taken me out of keto, thank God, but it did knock me down a little bit. So I mean, it's part of what I was saying. It's been a kind of tough week, so. Okay, well, here we are. Body composition check, not body mass, whatever. But yeah, body composition check. So, as we can see, I'm continuing to kind of lose the fat behind the flab. Starting to see a little bit of muscle, not much. Again, I'm not doing a whole lot because I'm trying to ease slowly back into exercising again, because the last thing I want to do is hurt myself like I did last time I tried to do this and not be able to exercise. So, but I probably can do a little bit more exercise at this point. So I think this week is going to be, or not this week, but next week, and I'll explain why later. These are going to be an increase in my exercise. I think it's time. This is starting to decrease. Well, it's not going to decrease much more than it is if I don't start to exercise. And plus, I'm starting to get flab. And the only way to prevent this from happening is to tighten up, tone up. So I'm going to have to start doing that. I've been kind of hoping for the gyms to open up here pretty quick because I want to join a gym. But in the meantime, I need to figure something out that's a little bit more intensive. But here we are for now. All right, let's go ahead and do the weigh-in. You ready? All right, guys. Here we go for the weigh-in. Fingers crossed. There it is. There it is. 299.8. Yes, it is only 0.2 of a pound below 300 pounds, but it is below 300 pounds. In spite of having a tough week, baby, I'm under 300 pounds for the first time in a year and a half. Yes! Guys, for the first time in over a year and a half, I'm under 300 pounds. Like I said, yeah, it's only 2/10 of a pound under 300 pounds, but I am under 300 pounds. And that's after having a tough week this week, struggling to get in my exercises, feeling down, kind of feeling, just kind of like the lag from last week of actually having gained weight. But think about it. From last week, I was 304 even. So that's 4.2 pounds that I lost this week, which is, it's just below the five pound a week average. So whatever happened last week that made me actually gain a little bit of weight disappeared or went away or something. I don't know. But yeah, 299.8. I know it's only 2/10 of a pound, but I can't explain to you guys how good it feels to know inside that I weigh less than 300 pounds. There was a time in my life where reaching 300 pounds was, to me, kind of, it was the end. It was a sign that I was hopelessly fat, and I was a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of negative stuff came with reaching 300 pounds. And to be under that now is, it's super encouraging. It gives me a little bit of a boost to just see the number on the scale start with 2 rather than 3. And I cannot explain it any better than that. But it feels really good. It's a great thing to wake up to on Saturday morning. This is 6 weeks now that I've been doing this, something like that. 7 weeks actually, because this will be the 5th weekly weigh-in. I skipped one, and I started right around the time all this lockdown stuff started. So yeah, 7 weeks. It's taken me to go from about 320 pounds to 299 pounds. 7 weeks at 5 pounds a week is usually about, it should be about 35 pounds, but I'm not going to complain. I'm under 300 pounds. So, on to business. So this week is going to be my off week. So in other words, what I'm doing with my keto and stuff like that is 6 weeks on, 1 week off, 6 weeks back on again. Now, during this off week, I'm not gonna pig out or anything. It's not that kind of an off week. It just means that I don't worry about eating carbs. I'm gonna get kicked out of keto. That's how it is. I accept that. That's not a problem. I'm not even gonna check my keto during this week because I know I'm gonna be out. I'm still gonna continue with intermittent fasting. But this week I'm gonna put carbs back into my diet for 1 week, just to kind of reload. I think they're called glycogen stores. It's the stores of carbs that. Have you ever seen marbled beef? Really well marbled beef. That's the same thing that happens in your muscles when you're exercising and you're healthy and stuff like that. Your body stores fat in your muscles. Your glycogen stores in your muscles. One thing I forgot to add is that when you switch off of keto and go back into eating carbs, you prevent your metabolism from slowing down. It's a whole bunch of different stuff that goes into it, but basically, your body, because I've also, in all this stuff, part of intermittent fasting is calorie restriction. Well, part of that is your body starts to think, hey man, I'm not getting enough calories here. I might be starving, and your metabolism slows down. So taking an off week, putting those carbs back in, those easily accessible calories and stuff like that back into your diet, makes your body go, oh, okay, everything's fine. I don't need to worry about it. And your metabolism will ramp back up. So that's part of the reason that I'm also taking the off week. Now, I know that I really need to stick to a diet generally that is extremely low in carbs. It's just what works for me. But you do need some carbs sometimes. Usually your body will make them, but it's okay to cycle off, for like a week. So this week there will not be. Well, no, I think I will do a weekly weigh-in on Saturday, despite being off of keto. Because, like I said, I'm still going to be on intermittent fasting. I'm not going to be pigging out and eating, candy and cake and cookies and all this other crap. I'm definitely going to eat some sushi. I'm going to get a big sushi platter and reward myself for my weight loss. The good thing about sushi is very healthy, very low in I mean, it's carbs because of the rice, but the other stuff that's in it is very good for you as well. So I'm going to definitely have some sushi. And maybe I might have a burger. I've been wanting a burger for a while, and it's not the same to have a burger without a bun. But other than that, I'm not going to get crazy. And like I said, I'm going to continue my intermittent fasting. So we'll see how we are at the end of this week, this coming Saturday. I will tell you this. It's possible, and in fact, it's actually likely that at the weigh-in at the end of this week, I will be back over 300 pounds. Now, the reason for that it has to do with when you eat carbs, your body has to retain a lot of water to deal with those carbs, which is why when you go on keto, the first thing that happens is you lose water weight because you cut out the carbs, so your body doesn't need to keep all that water in there, so you just flush out the water, so you pee a lot. This week I will have, I'll be taking in more carbs, so I might put on some water weight, but considering that I'm finally below 300 pounds, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it because I know that it'll just be water weight and I'll drop it really quick. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and make a bet here. And if you guys want to participate in this, leave it down in the comments below. I am going to guess that this coming Saturday, I will weigh in at about 305 pounds. And it'll be mostly water weight. But I'm also going to go out on a limb and say this. By the Saturday after that, so 2 weeks from today, I bet I'll be down to 295. So I'll drop all that water weight, and then I'll drop additional weight on top of it. That's just my guess. I would love to hear from you guys what you think. So final bit of business before I end this video. I am looking for other ideas. I'd like to do more than just one video a week. Cooking videos are fun to do, but to be honest with y'all, I'm not really into cooking all that much. Really not. But I'll do some cooking videos if you guys would like to see them. I will do other types of videos. Let me know what you'd like to see from me. One of the things that I'm going to be doing with this channel, and I kind of hinted at this last week, is expanding it out to do different things. I don't know how many of you know what I do for a living, but I am a rideshare driver and a small business owner. And I would like to do some videos for this channel under a different subject heading, but I'd like to do some videos that talk a little bit about that, about what I do, about how I'm, the successes, failures, struggles, etc. with my business, how I'm trying to do that. Really, when I started this channel, the idea was to do kind of a video chronicle of rebuilding my life. One day I'll do a video just kind of talking about where I am in life and why such rebuilding is necessary. But the long and the short of it is that in a lot of different areas, not just my weight, I'm not where I want to be in life, but I am trying to get to some semblance of that. And it's a struggle because I have to learn a lot of new things. And I have to do something that I don't do very well, which is rely on other people to do things that I can't. So anyway, if you guys are interested in that kind of thing, just let me know. Drop it down in the comments, like I said. And let me know what you're interested in seeing from me, and I will do those things. I'll do videos about those things, as well as continue my weight loss journey. So yeah, just let me know. Guys, I'm below 300 pounds. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It feels really good. Hey, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I really do. You guys could be watching anything else. And I am definitely an amateur at doing this kind of thing. And yet you take the time to sit down and watch my videos every week, and I really appreciate it. So, and I appreciate the encouragement and the comments and stuff like that. Not all the comments find their way onto YouTube. Some of them are in other places and stuff like that. And I want you all to know I appreciate every single one. So until next week, thanks for watching. If you like this stuff, please do subscribe down below. And give it a thumbs up, because that lets YouTube know that these videos are being watched and they are enjoyed. And other than that, I will see you guys on the next one. Take care and have a good week. Under 300 pounds!